we had so many questions. If you haven't seen that, guys, go to our YouTube, go to our live streams in YouTube, and you'll see the recording from yesterday. We answered so many questions, so much value, and it was great. It was great. So, hey, maybe we'll get to 50 today. But we went really quick, Sam. 30-second answers, 1 minute answers.
Nice. Any like specific questions that you remember, or one of your favorites?
It's a pretty general question. A lot of it was like how to play a certain position. And we get a lot of those. I think, the typical ones like how to balance your schedule with school or work or school at uni. The top takeaway for me is like we had a lot of US players, American players, Canadian players on the stream. So that was cool for me because I was like, okay, train effective. A lot of Americans in the chat. So any Americans, North Americans out there, say in the chat where you're from, what state you're from, we'll give you a shout out.
Yeah, man, for sure.
What state are you from?
For sure. We get a lot of players from the US who join our camp. And not just the Miami ones, but the London ones as well. We get a lot of players traveling to London to experience one of our train effective camps.
Yeah, we do. And like we talked about this, you had 9 players sign up last week that are returning, that have come to train effective camps either once, twice before. And they signed up again. Where were they coming from, Sam?
Literally all over the world. Like you have Italy there, you have the UAE, you have India, you have, again, we've got a player from the States rejoining us again. Yeah, so we literally all over, guys. So there's no excuse, man. I don't want to hear, I don't live in the UK or I don't live in America, I can't join the camp. Yes, you can. You can join from anywhere. You just need to go and find the camp which is right for you in terms of the dates. And we'll have that conversation and then we can get you signed up as soon as possible so you can take advantage of the current Black Friday deal we have going on. So spots are limited, guys, for these Black Friday deals. So be quick because you don't want to miss out. And then obviously we're going to create memories at the camp and we're going to get you to the next level. And that's one thing that's for sure, guys. You will leave the camp a better player than when you first came. And that is the most important thing. You want to make sure that, you join the camp, you experience it, you live the life of a pro footballer. But the main thing is when you leave the camp, not only will you leave a better player and you'll learn so much from it, there's also potential opportunities where we can help you in terms of clubs, academies, college scholarships, you name it. So yeah, man, you got to take control of your own life, guys. You got to just go for it. Don't make excuses, man. Grab it with both hands. Because the more you delay it, that's the more time you're just wasting doing the same thing over and over again.
Facts. Big facts. People say, I'll come next year, I'll come in 2 years, I'll come when I'm older. But guys, the sooner you learn this info now, the sooner you get tested, the sooner you put yourself in this environment, the better.
Exactly.
You'll just level up quicker. You level up much quicker.
100%.
Don't wait. If you got something now, you got an urge now, go for it. Because you could be injured in a year. You could, I don't know, your circumstances change in a year. But if you think you can do it now, you're able and you're willing, and mentally you're just trying to put it off for a later time, don't put it off. Just come. Because the information's there.
Exactly. What's the worst that can happen, guys? What is the worst that can happen?
That's where Callum asks, do you know if there are any more Irish who are coming to the camp? Callum is, I believe, coming from Ireland, right?
Yeah. So again, Ireland, we got Callum joining again. So we always get a few Irish at Callum. So I'd have to go through the list, but I'm sure we've got a couple that have signed up already. Irish players.
So Callum, we don't know yet, but I'm gonna check for you. We'll get back to you on tomorrow's stream.
Yeah.
Suxy says, welcome back, Sam. Nick did great yesterday. Yes.
Nick, of course he did. There's no, he held it down, man. He's the main man. Not surprised. But thank you, man. It's good to be back. I miss you guys.
Yeah, we have to make it work. How do Do you know if there's someone from Sweden? Asks Ryan.
Sweden. I think there is. But again, I'll double check and I'll get back to you guys tomorrow on that.
Ryan Caldwell, are you from Sweden? Ryan, are you from Sweden? You're thinking about coming to a camp? Let us know. Do you do South Africa, Cape Town? Do you do train effective camps in South Africa, Cape Town?
We don't, guys. Lady P, the only camps we do are in Miami and in London. We've actually had players, from South Africa who've joined our camps. I remember very briefly, Moti Bang, good player, great player by the way, who joined our camp a couple of years ago. So you can be the next Moti.
And let's not forget
Victor Billo, but Sweden, yeah.
Victor Billo is Swedish, guys.
Yeah, Swedish, yeah.
I'm just showing Victor Billo on the screen right now. Victor Billo came to train effective camps. He went to 2 train effective camps, then got invited for the elite camp, and then from the elite camp, just got Division 2 university, Tiffin University in the US. So there you go. You know what, Sam? You know what I think we should try today as well?
What's that?
Is bring up people from the state, from the chat again, because I feel like people like that.
Yeah, no, that's good. I think I agree. We should do that. So, you want to go for it straight away now? Do you want to give him straight into it?
Whoever requests, I think we're allowing.
So, guys, today's a special one, man. So, whoever wants to come on, request to join to come on with me and Nick, and we'll have a little one-to-one chat to speak about yourself and to try and help you as much as possible. So, guys, it's your opportunity, man. One-to-one chats right here, right now with myself and Nick. So, request if you want to join and chat with us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ryan says, how to know your position?
Jab.
How do you know your position?
Request, and I'll accept you. How do you know your position? I feel like it's where you feel like you impact the game the most, or where you feel like you have the best performances. That's where you know that maybe that could be your position. So you could be, I don't know, you could be a centre back, right? But every time you go up top or in training, your finishing is really good. Like you're always there. You're always like, you're always in the top finishing kind of players. Then you might feel like, oh, maybe I might be a striker. Maybe in terms of my strengths. Then you try playing as a striker. You see how it goes for a few games, and then you realize, wow, like I'm actually performing better than I was as a centre back. So it's all about finding where you feel like you get the best out of yourself and where you feel like you affect the game as much as possible.
Yeah, 100%. Where can you affect the game as much as possible? It's a good one. And then we got blocked throat today. I've been down with a cold the last few days, guys, but 30 days of dedication, we keep going. Raf, how do I improve my decision making? Which players in your position? It's always the 3 steps. I feel like yesterday we got asked this question 5 times. So I always start with this, Sam. Maybe you have something to add to it, but I start with the 3 steps. Number 1, watch players in your position with a similar height, similar build, and similar style of playing to you. I think we talked about this before. You mimic Benzema. Yeah,
that's a player like I try and like base my game around, like because I feel like he's similar to my kind of style of play. Yeah.
And then, secondly, when you're watching them, you're analyzing them, and then if you need to know how to analyze, watch courses, watch videos of analysis, watch Match of the Day. Match of the Day sometimes has great analysis.
It does.
Just with the pundits. Monday Night Football on I think Sky Sports. They do a lot of that. Champions League halftime, they do a lot of that, especially in the UK. And if you don't have access to that stuff, but parallel to that stuff, train effective app courses, mentality courses, and especially the tactical courses. Watch those. And then you do those, and then you download games, you watch these players, you're going to do well. That's 2 steps. What's the third step? Any other third step you'd add?
Third step. Ooh.
It's like study the player in your position.
Yeah.
Study how to make good decisions on the Train Effective app, of course. And third, apply them to your game. And I think this is where, when we say apply them to your game, there's video cameras these days. The video cameras are at every Train Effective camp now. We've got video cameras. So watch yourself play. Watch how you're taking the ball. Watch what happens when you lose a ball, or when you make your best actions. What are you doing? It's a great way. Self-analysis, self-game analysis, guys.
For sure, 100%, 100%.
Yeah, and that's the same jab with improving tactical awareness.
Yeah,
same steps.
I do that all the time, guys. So like after games and that, I'll watch the game back and look at kind of what I did well, what I didn't really do well, or what I could have done better in that kind of scenario. Because you're always learning. No matter how long you've been playing football, you're always learning. You can always improve. You can always get better. So that self-analysis is so vital. If you guys want to improve and want to get better, because if you have that kind of mindset of like, oh no, I know everything. I don't need to look back at my games. I don't need to analyze. What I can do better. I'm ready. I'm a good player. Then you'll never get to the heights of the kind of the elite level. So making sure that look back at your games, look back at what you did well, look at your strengths, look at your weaknesses. What can you do better? What can you improve on for the next game? And just build from there. Every single game, keep building. But yeah, so important.
100%. And like Sam, so we talked about Benzema. You watch Benzema; he's in your position. Are there any other top players right now they're playing right now that you'll study?
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry Kane.
I can see that.
I think Harry Kane is one of the most underrated players. Like,
really?
I think he's so underrated. I think he's top. Like in terms of finishing, I genuinely think in terms of finishing, he's top 3 in the world, without a doubt. I don't know if you guys watch the England training videos, right? Go and watch the England training videos, guys, with the shooting practice they do, and go watch Harry Kane. His striking of the ball is ridiculous. Like left foot, right foot, bottom corners, and with like good like power, like accuracies. Yeah, top. And I think he can do it all. He can drop deep. He's got the vision in terms of dropping deep and coming short and playing long passes or whatever. I don't know if you've seen it in the recent Bayern Munich games. He's dropping so deep, playing like a centre mid. Yeah, like it's mad. And then obviously he can play up there on his own. He can do it all, man. He can play with his back to goal. He can run in behind. Yeah, Rashford too. Rashford's striking ability is a joke as well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look for more info on Kane's new role. I'm getting it on the screen here. So, Harry Kane. I did see a clip of him like doing a slide tackle at like defending his goal box a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did.
Bayern Munich playing Arsenal tonight.
Is that tonight?
Is it tonight? I think so.
Yeah. Wednesday. Here we go.
Yeah.
Harry Kane returns to North London on Wednesday to face Arsenal.
So, guys, that's it. Listen, I'm gonna come back to you guys tomorrow on this, but I want the strikers in the chat to analyze Harry Kane today. Yeah, watch the Bayern Munich Arsenal game, analyze Harry Kane today, and then tomorrow we're gonna see. We're gonna find out what he did well. What did you You're gonna be a scout today. You're gonna be my scout today because I'm trying to analyze Harry Kane. I need my scout to do a job for me. So tomorrow we'll ask the question of how he did. What do you think he did well? What could he improve on, etc. And we'll go from there, guys. So any strikers in the chat, make sure we analyze Harry Kane tonight against Arsenal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one, Sam. I didn't know that. I'm gonna, if I watch the game, I doubt I'm gonna watch the game tonight. If I watch those highlights,
yeah.
If I watch those highlights, we know what we're gonna watch.
Yeah, sure.
Harry Kane.
Then the,
Then the commentator said, "How many Harry Kanes do we have on the pitch?" Okay.
What did he mean by that,
Okafor? I don't know what he means by that. I think he means that Harry Kane's everywhere at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's taking his game to another level, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like at Spurs, he was just an out-and-out goal scorer. Now at Bayern Munich, he's still an out-and-out goal scorer, but he's doing a lot more. He's so effective in other areas of the game as well.
It's like Wayne Rooney used to do this as well. He used to drop.
Yeah, exactly.
As a striker.
Exactly.
I think he even played a lot of games as like a centre mid.
Yeah, he did. Rooney was just, mate. Rooney was again another player that I think was underrated.
Speaking of Manchester United, and we're talking about strikers, you know who I think is a really underrated striker? I don't know if he's still playing, but he scored 20 goals a season for Man United. Don't know if consistently, but I remember one season he did score 20 goals, and I think he played mostly from the bench.
Who's that?
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Are you speaking about the Mexican boy, yeah. Chicharito?
Chicharito Hernandez.
Do you know what? He was a clinical finisher, to be fair, and he was like a player that if you wanted a goal, he's coming on, he's getting you a goal.
Yeah, guys, this is really interesting about Chicharito. I've actually, Sam? I've actually met the guy.
Oh, really?
I've actually met the guy. Yeah, I was talking to him about training effective camps.
That's so cool. Was it?
What are you talking about?
You gotta get we gotta get him on one of the camps.
Yeah, we do. Hold on. Let me show the chat so the chat knows it's real. Okay, when we talk about Chicharito, Javier Hernandez. Where do we have him? Chicharito Hernandez. Here we go.
Guys, we'll do predictions after for the games tonight, so stay tuned for that.
Chicharito, guys, we're showing him the app, showing him things about Train Effective, and followed up after this. But this is the brief interaction. The reason why I say that is not to flex, even though it's a little bit of a flex, but he's pretty. When you see him in person, he's not the biggest guy. Not the biggest guy at all. It says on Wikipedia or like Google, his height's 1.75. I think, honestly, when I was talking to him, I thought he's a little bit shorter than that.
Mm-hmm.
But guys, he's such a good player to analyze. There's a video right now that I can see on YouTube. Chicharito, all the goals. I'm not going to show it due to copyright, but if any strikers are watching right now and they want to see how they can use their movement to create goals, watch this player. He's the best to do it.
100%. And all the players in the chat, who are always like, "Oh, I'm not the tallest player," or whatever. Chicharito just had incredible. He smelt where the ball was going to land. He was always anticipating where the ball was going to land, and he was a poacher. He was always in the right position at the right time, scoring these little tap-ins and getting his goals.
Yeah, like it's a tap-in like this. It's
right
position, right else.
You don't care how it goes in as a striker, as long as it goes in.
Yeah, I don't want to show too many. Let's see where he is now again. Right, inside the box, 6 yard.
Great. That was all about his first touch. If his first touch was poor, he's not getting that. He's not scoring that. So yeah, man. These are players you guys can analyze so much.
Simple. Yeah, Callum, I know you're saying my mic sounds higher up on YouTube stream. I can't fix it at the moment, but if it creates real issues, let me know, and I'll really try and move around and do something about it. Yeah. Predictions on today's games. I mean, let's talk about the standout game. What was the standout game yesterday, actually? Was it Chelsea-Barcelona? 3-0.
Yeah, it's 3-0. Hi, Sam, it's Callum. Can I join the call? Yes, Cal, we'll get you on now. We'll get Callum on, and then we will go on with the predictions, guys.
get his predictions for Arsenal, Bayern.
Yeah.
Okafor, you came from the bench to score 4 goals. Well done, bro.
Hello.
Well done.
Callum, how are you, mate?
I'm good. How are you?
Good lad. Yes, all good, all good. Good to have you finally in here with us.
Yeah, I'm delighted after being able to join the camps next summer.
Yeah, looking to have you back again, man.
Yeah, can't wait. Already back excited.
Are you preparing? Are you using the app to prepare?
Yeah, I'm just talking with Lee Cole, one of the training guys off the training effective app. I'm just doing some drills with them, so just a lot of wall pass and stuff. So yeah, just getting ready.
Good lad. Love that, bro. Love that.
Wall passing. Guys, Callum on the chat is a real user of the whole Train Effective ecosystem. All right, Callum's on the app. He's training every day with it. He's coming to the camps. Callum, you're doing great, man. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. He is currently probably one of the standout players of any Train Effective kind of players we've had on the app from the camps. And what we've noticed about Callum is, guys, he's very consistent. You know, he's not one of these players that will turn up one day, he won't turn up for a few days. He's here consistently learning, obviously working on his kind of ability to every single day, training hard, using the app to get better and preparing himself as much as possible at the camp, like we saw the first time he was there. So yeah, man, we're looking forward to having you back, Carl.
Yeah, just can't wait. Really, I'm shaking thinking about it.
Guys, everyone in the chat, give Callum a follow, guys. Give Callum a follow, all right? Because he's a real Train Effective guy, a real Train Effective family. If you're listening to this on podcast or YouTube, his username is this the account you want people to follow you on, Callum?
Like it's like a spark. I don't really go on TikTok, but like if they want to, I don't mind.
Just get W's in the chat for Callum. Just put W's in the chat for Callum.
W's in the chat, or you follow Fresh 29291. Fresh 29291. That's Callum. Yeah. Burge, good to see you. I just saw your message, Burge. I'll get back to you after. But Burge was asking, how do we do our streams? We use Vimeo. We use Vimeo. But yeah, Callum, what are you looking forward to most about the camps? What are you looking forward to most?
Mainly probably just getting along with the lads, you know, meeting all the players, just getting to know their name and stuff, and getting like with the coaches, training and stuff, you know, like starting off the camp. So just excited for that.
What was the most memorable name? You know, last time you came to camps, what was a name that stood out to you? Because you know the players come from all around the world.
Yeah.
You know,
I have one good mate over there. His name's Tony. He was he's Dutch. He was really good. I don't know his second name, but he was a really good player. He was play for the older men's group, so like the oldest group. So he was a really good guy. I enjoyed it. And then as well, I have to mention Mark as well. He was an Irish guy as well. Really good as well, two of them. Really good. Had a good laugh with them.
Nice.
You know, had jokes, you know, the slags, all the.
Have you spoken to them? Have you spoken to them about coming back as well with you?
I was talking to two of them on Snapchat and stuff, and they're saying they're hoping if they can get probably the elite camps because they don't really have the money right now. But
okay, fair.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's always a good question, right? People sometimes ask us, can I just go to the elite camp? And the thing is, especially for the elite camp, like we need to see you in person first. The majority of the elite camp players have come to an open camp at Train Effective. But then sometimes it's hard for players to grasp their head around that. But yeah, that is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
That is the truth. Yeah. But Callum, any questions for us?
Yeah.
We'll get someone else on, but we really love you here. So any other questions?
Not at the moment, no, I'm not really thinking. Just all excited for the camp, really, you know, getting prepared and
yes.
You know.
Love that Cal, man.
Alright, this is Cal, guys. He's excited. It's for good reason. He's coming back a second time. It's not Callum's first time. It's his first time, guys. Sorry, it is his second time. So he's excited for coming back a second time.
Yeah, obviously, like, because last year didn't really go well. Like, I was supposed to be there for 2 weeks, but I got injured to start the second, so So I am like confident and stuff and getting prepared. You know, I have the mindset that like I just will be the best player there. I don't care if it's a guy who's like 29 looks better. I just don't care. I'm just saying I'll be the best player. You know.
Good attitude, yeah, man. You got to always have that self-belief. Really, really important. And you're obviously putting the work in as well. So yeah, you're just preparing as best as possible to make sure that hopefully this year you'll be injury-free. Touch wood, and we can see the kind of the best of Callum at the camp.
Yeah. I have to mention though, I loved George Williams at the camp. He was such a good coach, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He was really friendly and nice, you know. Made a good impression, like just the stuff.
Perfect. Love that, man.
George Williams, and guys, if you don't know who George Williams is, George used to play for Wales, national team player for Wales. Played with the likes of Gareth Bale, top coach. Did you see him play as well, Callum?
Yeah, we playing against Barnet in League. They were a League 2 team. He's national, like North and South division, so they're like 2 divisions below Barnet, and they played in a friendly to do 1-1. And everyone was going mad when George the ball out of the box, had a few shots, you know. They're all chanting his name and stuff, so it was a good crack.
Yeah. George against Barnet. Yeah. I've been to a few games too where George ends up scoring, and you think, yes, all the players get so crazy excited. It's great. It's great.
Yeah,
nice
George.
One,
yeah, cheers, Carl.
All right.
Speak to you in a bit, mate. We'll get someone else on now. Have a good one. Take care.
Yeah, see you later, Carl. What are that? You know, Cal.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting off the chat now. Are you still on, is he?
No,
Cal,
still on.
Right, before we just get you off, Cal, we do a player of the month. Usually every month we do like a player of the month. Who was a standout player? I'm gonna throw your name in the hat because you've been such a user of the app, coming to camps, everything. I think we really need to give you even a bigger shout out. So
yeah.
I just told the team to explore this a bit more, to look into Callum a bit more.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Yeah. No worries, bro.
No worries. Chill, Cal, mate. Have a good one.
Right. See you.
If I look at YouTube, hopefully my sound's alright. You know what we didn't ask him was the score prediction.
Oh yeah, we'll ask the next viewer.
We'll ask the next viewer. What's the score prediction for Arsenal Bayern?
I think
King Divine says pull me up. Burge says pull me up.
Who are we getting in? David? I have a question to ask Nick. Go on, let's bring David up. Come on in, Dave. Let's see what you got.
Alright, Burge, we'll bring you up next, Burge.
Yeah, hello?
Hello, David. How are you, mate?
Hello.
Good.
Good, lad. Where are you from?
Italy.
Italy. Nice, man.
Yeah.
Nice. What's Divine? We'll get you on after, man. Don't worry. David, what's your question for Nick?
My question is, if as a grassroots player, if you verse an academy, can you get scouted by versing them?
Yeah, of course you can. You got to really stand out. You got to be what the coach is looking for. But if you play against, I don't know. So you're living in Italy and you're playing against academies.
Mm-hmm. Like as a grassroots player.
Yeah, I mean academies are on the lookout for players all the time. So maybe you have a good performance against that academy, and then they'll shortlist your name. The coach of the other team might shortlist your name. Or the coach of the other team might be talking to a scout and be like, hey, keep an eye on David. And then they might come to your next game or later in the season to have another look at you. So that's why it's really important that, if you do play well against an academy or you score some goals or whatever you do, like keep your head up. That's great. Here you go, Sam.
Yeah.
Doctor, thank you, bro.
So it's really important that you keep consistent and, you might not get contacted by someone, but look, chances are someone is looking at you.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Doctor, we'll get you on in a bit as well. Stay tuned, man. Do you get that, David? Does that make sense, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Did you have any other questions?
No, that's the only question I wanted to ask.
Nice one, man. Nice one. Thank you for coming in.
Appreciate you, grazie.
Take care, bro. Bye.
Grazie. I like this, we're just getting the community involved.
Yeah, man. Questions. Let's go. King Divine David, he was asking to come on earlier. Let's get him on.
Sam, one for you. Ethan Hokia Davidson said, I booked a call with Sam Shaban today, but he didn't show up. Might be a bug, might be an error.
Yeah, might have been an error, bro.
What should he do?
How you doing?
Book another call. Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, sorry about that.
We can't really hear you, David. King Divine.
He's saying, how you doing?
I said, how you doing?
I'm okay, mate. I'm okay. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. So my question is, obviously, I'm the youngest. Let me start with, my name is Divine David. I'm from Nigeria, and I own a football academy as a teenager.
Wow.
So it might sound strange, but I'm looking out for a sponsorship. How can I get a sponsorship, like a professional sponsorship for my academy?
A professional sponsorship? Like, you mean like Train Effective sponsors your academy?
Yeah, like sponsorship from top brands like Nike, Adidas, and Puma.
Hold on, David. You don't consider us a top brand? You don't consider us up there with the Nikes and Pumas?
This is my first time meeting you, so I don't really know who you are.
Hey, what do you mean? You always see us on here.
No, it's seriously my first time.
Okay. Hey, if it's anyone's first time here, guys, we're Train Effective. We have the most downloaded training app in the world. We have camps all over the world. We have over 5 million followers across the socials. We're one of the big football brands, one of the big up-and-coming sports brands in the space. So, David, when you're saying you need sponsorship, hey, we might be the one. We might be the one for you.
Okay.
David, send us an email. Yeah, send us an email, and then we'll look into it as a team and see if we can do anything to help you out. Okay?
Okay. So, what is your email, guys?
Nick.
So email team@traineffective.com. All right, our team monitors this email, and I'm gonna put it in the chat here.
In the comment section so I can pick it up.
Yeah, and then show us a bit about your academy and the players you got and stuff, and we'll have a good look at it. Okay?
Yeah, send us all the information. All right.
We might even have a look in tomorrow's stream. Right, we might share it on the stream if we think it's really impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you, Burge.
Yeah, we're just starting though, because I'm really struggling with keeping up the team. I'm going to school, keeping a coach. I'm trying to keep up the management since 2023, and it hasn't been easy for me. And yes, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. To run a football academy is not something that is a job, though. It's not easy. And there are times where I've been so stressed that I wanted to close the whole thing up.
Yeah.
But I just keep moving. And thank God, presently now, I have incredible players. They have gone for different friendly match, even though we haven't played any league or any top matches, but we have played with other academies to gain the experience, and no one is like, I don't know if you understand me.
Yeah. But hey, look, David, we see it's tough for you going to school and balancing all this stuff and having your own academy as a teenager. But drop us an email, we'll look at it. And I think, look, our advice to you is just like what everyone's saying here, okay? Future Cut says, I don't want to give up on my dream. I hope to get signed up there. And the key word here is that he doesn't want to give up on his dream. And that's the thing. You got to be consistent. You got to show up every day and expect that it's going to be hard. All right? Just expect that it's going to be hard. It's a roller coaster, but I think you got the right mindset, the right attitude. You seem like a charismatic guy, David. So yeah, you can go. You can do this.
Yeah, man. Nothing good comes easy. Remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
All right. But listen, David, it's a pleasure having you on. We're short on time, so we're trying to get a couple other people in. But send us an email and we'll get back to you, okay?
Thank you so much.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
See you, David. Who we got next, Sam?
Let's bring in Dr. Mix.
Dr. Mix in the chat.
Yo, what's up, fellas?
Yes, Doctor.
How you doing?
How are you, man? You okay?
Oh,
Good, man.
Sam, you've known the doctor for a long time, or what? Is he your doctor?
Nah, man. First time meeting him, but I can feel the energy already.
So I love y'all's content. First off, I just want to say I'm based out of Dallas, Texas, and
Thank you.
I own and operate a pharmacy here in Texas, and we're right down the street from FC Dallas, so we're right down the street from them. And so I've been in business for like 6 years, and last year I decided to adapt a little bit more of my sports knowledge into the pharmacy. So specifically, what I started doing is that I became a certified sports nutritionist through FC Barcelona. And so like they have one specifically for footballers. And now I partner with FC Dallas, teaching them how to maintain their shape and to be able to play, 2-3 games a week now. So I just wanted to come in here and just tell y'all that I love y'all's content. That's all.
No, appreciate that, man. Thank you. Really appreciate that. And that's amazing what you're doing as well, man. Keep that up.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Are you gonna come to the camps as well? You're gonna make a flight to London and participate?
I'm 39 years old, man. You sure?
Yeah.
We'd have you on as a guest, man. Give the boys a little brief now of some tips on, let's say, of what can they do to get the best out of themselves if they got 2-3 games in a week. And keep anything that you can give them right now. Any tips and advice from your side.
Sorry, some of my followers are in here. My bad. So usually I have 3 main rules when it comes to athletes. The recovery process has to be your priority number 1. So you're making sure you're replenishing your glucose storage and your protein storage too. And so I always tell them to make sure that they're replenishing their fluids. Obviously, like there's always ways to measure that kind of stuff, but the glucose stores are most important. The second thing is that you should be drinking 1 ounce of fluid per kilo of how much you weigh, especially for my athletes. Sometimes I go a little bit more up to 1.2, but just an easy rule there. And what was the third one? I forgot the third one. I have a whole sheet that I made for these players, man. I honestly forgot. Look at these guys coming here showing me love. You guys are great, bro. I do football content now, just Bayern Munich content because I'm a Bayern fan. So I've really had a hard time connecting, the nutrition side with my TikTok side. So I actually, we have some big things coming up for 2026 in the business world, but hopefully soon I won't be working in the pharmacy anymore. So we'll see.
Hey, Doc, let's keep you on here a little bit longer because I can see people really giving you a lot of love.
He's got a lot of love in the chat, man.
Yeah, these guys are great, man. These guys are great. I see Birds on here talking about recovery. That's the most important piece, man. If you don't recover, especially immediately after, then a lot of times you're going to struggle the next time. And one video I just did was talk about. Have you heard about the ear test that a lot of teams are doing now, where they're testing the blood from the ear? Have y'all heard about that?
I think I've seen a couple clips of it, but I haven't heard too much. What can you tell us?
So generally speaking, when you first start the season, they usually take a baseline lactate and creatine kinase levels to make sure to see what your normal is at, and then they monitor you pre-workout, post-workout, and see if it fluctuates at all. And if you get above a certain threshold, they'll actually take you back off your training because that's how you prevent injuries. So whenever your lactate starts going up, means your muscles are overworking. And if creatine kinase goes up too much, then that usually leads to, it's one of the pre-indicators for injury. So a lot of my athletes, they do that ear test every single time because it's not invasive and it's regular. So, and if somebody says Arsenal's going to win today, I'm blocking you. I'm looking at you right now. I'm saying it. So that's one of the cool things that I've decided to start kind of instituting in a lot of the practices that I have. We do that even for like the weekend warriors. It doesn't have to just be footballers. So for people like me, these older millennials, like we have to make sure that we have set routines as far as how much we're working out. If we need to back off, we back off a little bit. So we're working on designing a test that you can take home and do at home to measure if your creatine kinase is too high to prevent any sort of injury.
Yeah, like speaking of creatine, okay, I got a lot of friends. Sam, you got any friends using creatine?
I'll give you a quick story. I was using creatine this season, right?
You're not anymore?
Not anymore. I'll tell you why. So I was using it, right? And then as I was playing, I was thinking, why do I feel so heavy? Like, why am I gassing out so quickly? What's going on? And I weighed myself and I was like 3 kg more than my usual weight. And I was thinking, what's going on here? I think I was taking like 10 grams a day or something.
That's way too
Yeah,
much.
way too much. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
I start off patients on a 5-gram bolus at the beginning,
Mhm.
and then after that it's 3 grams every single day is what I usually look to. 10
Okay.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So would you say for me to jump back on it, but just take like 3 grams per
just
day?
stay 3. If you retain fluid that bad, then just stay on 3.
Okay.
Everyone's going to be different, and obviously speak to your doctor if you want anything. But I'm 100 kilos and I'm 6'1", and I take 3 grams a day, so that's all I take.
Okay.
So it's different based on every single person.
Okay, cool. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Hey, Doctor, we got to get you to our Miami camp. You know, in December.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, we do, man.
We got a 1-week train effective camp in Miami. We gotta get you there.
There we go. Soon I won't be, like I said, I have some crazy business things happening at the beginning of 2026, so I'll have a lot more freedom. I don't want to announce anything yet because it's going to be bonkers. And I like I said, some of my followers in here, they got loud mouths, so I got to be careful with what I say.
Okay, all right. Well, Doctor, I've just followed you back from the train effective. Well, actually, I followed you. We've given you a follow back, or do we? I followed you. I followed Dr. Mike. So
yeah,
let's keep chatting. Let's work on a collaboration or something. It seems like
I'd love
we've got a good synergy here. Yeah,
for sure.
I love what y'all do, man. I've been keeping up with y'all for a little while. I've just been kind of silent. Then I saw you were live, and I was like, let me just get in here and say what's up. See what y'all up to.
Legend, man. Thank you so much, bro. Really appreciate that.
For sure. All right, I gotta get back to work, fellas. Oh yeah, real quick.
On LinkedIn, drop me a LinkedIn request too. We can chat there.
You make him give out my real name too. All right. No, I'll DM you. It's fine. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Take care, bro. Take care. Bye-bye.
Guys, man like Dr. Mike. Hey, so 3 kilos more than your usual weight. Okay. So what are you, Sam? What, 107 kilo? 108?
Come on, bro. What are you talking about? I was usually like 85, and then I suddenly went up to 88 kg, and I was thinking, nah, bro, something's not on. And yeah, I could just feel it. Obviously, it was just all that water retention in your body. So I think I was just taking a bit too much.
Guys, that's what it's all about. Whether we're talking to someone on TikTok or training, playing, it's always about how do we stay the most effective. Right, even from us, always asking questions.
Yeah,
this is what it's all about.
No, he had great energy, man. W's for Doctor. Burge wants to come up. I think he's been asking him for a while now. So, Burge, it's your time to shine, my boy.
Yeah, Harry Burgess.
Can you hear me?
Hello, yeah, we can hear you. How are you?
I'm good. Let me just put my camera on. How you guys doing?
Oh, good, man. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, first off, Arsenal Bayern prediction. Gonna go for 1-0. 1-0. These right now, they're two of the best teams in the world, I think. I think Arsenal are the best team in the Prem by some way. And I also think Bayern have been smashing it. So I think this is going to be like the clash of the Titans. Yeah,
Doctor doesn't agree with you, man. He's saying
just...
Yeah,
I know. Doctor, that's why I went for the 1-1 draw. No. And that's generally what I think. I think it'll be a draw. It'll be a fun game to watch for sure. My question for you guys is, outside of the technical footballing ability, what do you think most young players ignore? Or what do you think are like the most underrated things outside of technical footballing ability? What else goes into making a great player?
Good question. Great question. I would say a lot of things that especially young players ignore is the mental side of the game. So, which is, I think, probably the most important, the mindset of it. And because you see a lot of players, for example, or any academy system get released and mentally they just, they all have, in terms of like mental health and etc. because there's not really too much that goes into it for the players to learn and how to deal with rejections, setbacks. And that's so common in football. You get a lot of setbacks, you get a lot of rejection. So I think the mental side of it is so important to be able to deal with that and overcome things like that from my side.
Nick, what about stuff like, I think mental is a big part of it, and I agree, like especially when we're talking about young guys who are in the game or young girls, they're probably not given, like, they haven't been through enough to kind of cope with some of those realities, like being rejected from an academy or being dropped when you're playing for a team and you get kind of put on the bench, you become a sub and trying to work your way back. Nick, what else would you say, like outside of footballing ability, would you say fitness is like a big thing? Would you say, you know, your general health, like your nutrition, like what else would you say a lot of players ignore or don't put enough emphasis on?
I think definitely I think fitness is one of the easiest things to improve as a footballer compared to all the other things, because building up your technique takes a lot of time. Fitness is something where you could be unfit, like because you've been in a long-term injury, an ACL injury for a year, and then you've lost all your fitness, but then you can regain it and return to play within a couple of months and maybe even a couple of weeks, depending on how long you've been out for. So I think fitness is one of these things that are one of the more easier things to improve. But even to improve your fitness, even to eat right, it's all mental discipline. It's all discipline. I think we talk about Arsenal Bayern. You know, one player I don't think is still spoken about enough is actually Martin Odegaard's journey, because that player was on the out. Like he had a lot of hype around him when he went to Madrid, and like he hardly played for I don't think he even made an appearance for the first team, or maybe he appeared once, and then he was kind of out the picture, and then suddenly he got to Arsenal. And you thought, oh, really? Is it going to work out? And now is he still captain of Arsenal?
Yeah, still the captain.
Like, for me, that is an amazing story, because these are the kind of challenges now that Endrick has to go through. Endrick hasn't been doing well at Madrid.
Yep.
And a lot of this is why I say academy players too, because academy players go through that exact thing. They're all the hype amongst their friends. Their identity is that they're a footballer, that they're playing for Watford, like Sam was. Eze is a story. Sesame.
Yes, Eze. I was going to mention him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what? Arsenal have a team of Eze, Odegaard. They must be best friends in the dressing room because they've been through all that struggle. But yeah, I think the number one thing, Burge, is just that resilience, that mental resilience. And if you have that, it becomes easier to do the discipline with the nutrition, easier to be disciplined with your fitness, and easier to be disciplined to do the hundreds and hundreds of hours that you need to do to be good on the field and off the field as well. So that's it. It's having the discipline to put in the time and sweat to progress, as Wicked Digger says, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome. Appreciate you guys.
Cheers, Burge. Nice one, bro.
Take care, guys.
Take care, man.
See you, Burge. Mr. Harry Burgess.
Recovery and nutrition largely ignored. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right.
Yeah. Good question. This is how we like those questions. Just like Harry, it just goes boom, 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 you know?
Yeah. Come up, ask your question, short and sharp, get someone else on.
While we're getting off the next person, it's such a long question. Let me try to figure this out. All right. Who said, Jordy, yes, come on as a guest if you join the TikTok. Yeah, right now we just could get guests from TikTok, so go on TikTok.
Who should we get on next? Bahana saying, bring me up, please. Bring me up.
Why you getting him on? I got a question here. Okay. We got a good player here. He's playing in Antalya Spor's A team. I'm guessing that's a good team. He's playing the A team now, but he's injured. He's got bleeding and an edema in the upper muscle of his left leg. And now they're going to loan him. They're going to loan him to one of the second league teams during the mid-season break. What do you think I should do? So he's playing in the A team. He's got injured. Now they're going to loan him to the second league team.
No problem at all, bro. No problem. You go on that loan and you go and rip it up. You go and actually tear the loan up, and you be the best. You literally be the best player every single week and get your name. Everybody's speaking about you. Everyone's saying, who's that? That player's incredible, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Look at Rashford at Barca. He's got loaned out. Man United didn't want him anymore.
Yeah.
They gave him to Barcelona. Now look what he's doing. Yeah, go on.
Don't think like, I'm dropping down a level, blah, blah, blah. That's nonsense, man. That's nonsense. Because you let the level chase you. You don't chase the levels, right? So if you do well in the league below and you rip it up and you're incredible, the top level, they're going to come after you. They're going to know, and you know, your team that you're at now, the team's going to know, all right, he's ready. Like that league's, you know, too easy for him. Let's bring him back. So yeah, it's all about your performances and making sure you're performing week in, week out.
Yeah, and Birch says, look at Vardy, Jamie Vardy, great example. We look at Harry Kane as a great example, getting loaned out many times in his career.
Yeah.
How many times was Harry Kane loaned out?
He went on so many loans. Nobody would have thought Harry Kane would be England's top goal scorer and scoring all these goals. And if he stayed in the Premier League with Tottenham, he would have broke the goal scoring record that Alan Shearer has. 100%, I'm sure of it. But yeah, man, it just shows resilience, hard work, doing the right things day in, day out. And it's obviously paid off for him.
100%.
But yeah, let's bring on Bahana.
Yeah. Kane was on the bench for Leicester. Yeah, I remember seeing, I think, a picture of Harry Kane with Jamie Vardy on the bench for Leicester in the Championship. I think League One of the Championship.
Yeah. Bahana, how are you, bro?
Hi guys, how are you?
You okay?
I'm not too bad. How about yourself?
Greg, where are you from, my friend?
I'm from UK.
Whereabouts? That sounds like a Manchester Bradford accent.
Leeds.
Leeds, yeah? Leeds.
Leeds.
Okay.
So, I'm not too good with accents. I actually think he's from the UK, but yeah, go on.
Yeah.
I'm currently 18. So my journey, like you said, I think it was Nick that mentioned, I'm very passionate for what Nick said regarding mentality, because if you don't mind, could I share my story?
Of course, man.
So at the age of 7, 8, I was playing 11-a-side just for a local team in my area. I then got scouted for Leeds Academy.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately, I didn't make the Leeds trials because, as everyone's probably heard, it's very hard to get in.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, that completely broke me. I thought that was my chance to either make it or break it. So I completely lost motivation for football. I started boxing instead for about 2 years. I just didn't have any love for the sport how I did for football.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to the age of about 12, 13, and I just picked up a ball again and started playing in my local park. Joined another team, and from there it's just been an upward journey. I've recently suffered from a couple of injuries. I've suffered from Achilles tendinitis. I was out for about 2. I rushed it, so I was out for about 2 months.
Mate, you're in the chat with 2 people that have experienced the same injury, so yeah.
It's painful. It's painful considering that I've seen someone in the chat mention position changes as well. So originally I grew up watching Hatem Ben Arfa at Newcastle.
Player.
He was a joy to watch for me. Like honestly, I'm a Manchester United fan, but I used to have Ben Arfa shirts in my room. Like honestly, he's like Jogo Bonito, the beautiful game, how the Brazilians say. So honestly, I was a number 10, number 8 midfield type thing, and then suddenly I just shifted, and I like playing as a defender or more attacking. So my coach thought a wing back position suited for me. So start off as a full. So you gone?
Go on.
So I start off at a full back, but I do go up and down a lot. I do attack a lot, so I can play multiple positions. So I'm just getting my full joy back for the game, and I just I play 8-a-side and I play 11-a-side. So yesterday I played in the 8-a-side semi-final. One of my first games are like hamstring. I suffer from a lot of injuries. Left back's not the best position to play, but I got through yesterday to a final of 8-a-side cup. Got player of the match as well. So I'm just very passionate for the sport. I think sometimes it's not all about how good you are on the ball or how good, like a famous person said in football, Jurgen Klopp. It's all about mentality. It's from doubters to believers, like he famously said. The mentality, the brain, it's all about that in football. 50% of the game is the mentality. Like, for example, if you look at, from the top of my head, I'm a United fan, so Man United, 2-0, we lost at Old Trafford against PSG. I think it was that famous Rashford penalty. We didn't have the best of teams under Solskjaer. We then went to the Parc de France and we got the win because it was all about mentality. Keep pushing. And sometimes you need the motivation and dedication and just get where you are.
100%.
So sorry for being a bit too long, but I've also got a question for you guys.
Yes.
So coming back from Achilles, I've suffered from this was about a couple of months ago, like about 6-7 months ago.
We'll just cut in there. Like Achilles tendinitis. This is why I want to pause on this. Sam and I have suffered from Achilles tendinitis for about, I don't know, for a couple of years, each of us. So we know exactly the pain that you go through, the suffering, the frustration. But yeah, go on.
So I've suffered from, I don't know if it's just the Achilles tendinitis, like that I keep getting recurring injuries. I don't know if I've become injury prone, but is that normal? Is that natural that you pick up a lot more injuries after an Achilles tendinitis injury? Or
did you injure your hamstring after?
Hamstring, yeah.
Yeah, that's normal. I also injured my hamstring after recovering from Achilles.
If you don't mind me asking, how long was your recovery?
How long?
Yeah, like how old was the duration?
Let's say in the last 4 years, I recovered from the Achilles tendinitis. I think 2 or 3 times, and then I'd be good for about 6 months to 9 months, and then it'll come back. So it's one of these things. You got to keep strengthening your calves. You got to keep strengthening your lower body, because when you can't run or walk properly with your Achilles, with the inflammation in your Achilles, you start, like, your other body parts suffer. The rest of your body suffers. So you got to be able to strengthen your hamstrings, strengthen your quads, and strengthen those areas that are prone to what happens. Yeah. So that's why you got to do like a lower leg body circuit at least once every week, maybe twice every week. Bulgarian dumbbells. Leg press. You're over 18, right? So yeah, you should be able to do this stuff in the gym. Yeah. So yeah, things like that.
Yeah, hopefully. Sam.
Yes.
Got a question for you.
Go on, bro.
Is Eden Hazard your football lookalike? I just can't take it out. Now I've seen it once. I'm just like, talking.
Oh my day, mate! I've got that so many times. You're not the first person to say that.
Has someone told you look like Hazard?
Mate, I've got it so many times in the chat, like in person.
Who do you guys support?
I support United as well, bro.
Yeah, I'm a Chelsea fan, so I know how Hazard looks and moves and everything. So,
are you guys doing any training camps in the Leeds, Manchester area soon? Anything planned?
It's a good question, Sam.
We might have a Manchester camp coming up. We don't want to spoil anything at the moment, but yeah, keep a lookout on the socials if we do release a Manchester camp in 2026 or not.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I honestly I haven't come up here just to give myself a bit of an ego boost. Honestly, what you guys have done, I watch you from a young age as well. Always, you're very dedicated in what you do. You're very good at what you do. So hopefully, carry on your journey.
Nah, top guy, man. Top guy. Appreciate that. And remember, bro, like,
all the best on your journey. I hope you get the recognition you deserve, because you guys, honestly, you've done a lot for the youth as well. Some of the camps you do.
Wow.
Nah, really, that's massive, man. Appreciate that, bro.
I haven't been in your camps. I appreciate everything you do for every other youngster that's had the opportunity to do it. So I wish you guys all the best.
Hey, we appreciate you, Bonner. Maybe we'll see you down at a London camp.
Yeah, man.
To be honest, I don't want to say anything too soon as well, but I've got not a cup, but I've got a bit of a tournament kind of thing lined up, and a lot of scouts are going to be there. And one scout that I have mentioned in the email is the Crystal Palace scouting system. So hopefully, if I get the opportunity, and if you're ever down in London, I'll try and make my way down. So,
definitely, man. Definitely. We'll stay in touch.
Always. Take care.
Take care, bro.
And Bonner, look, if it ever comes up, go to traineffective.com, traineffective.com/camps, and just do the application, and at least we have your details in the system.
Yeah.
Sometimes things come up. We're looking for players around the UK, and you just might get some better communication and things. So,
yeah, of course,
we'll do that. Hey, but we love your story. And thank you for sharing all that.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Sam.
Cheers, bro. Thank you.
Top guy, man. Top guy. I just gave him a follow. Love guys like that.
Yeah, man. Great energy. I'd say we got.
Gave you a hat.
He gave you a hat, bro. Man like Doctor. What a guy.
Dr. Mix-a-Lot. Did he give you a hat?
He gave me one earlier, and he just gave you one.
Oh, thank you, man.
Jab. If you want to come on, you got a request, bro. You haven't request. I'd say I'd say we got time for one more.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's bring
This one
in.
real quick. Do you think it's smarter to try go pro in the UK or in your home country? Go home country. UK is competitive too. Jordy, what's up?
Wicked.
Hello, how's it going?
How are you, bro? You okay?
Can you hear okay?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes. All right, I was trying to get my camera working here. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you guys for all you do here at Train Effective. I've been watching for quite a while, and I've been trying to join every live that I possibly can. This has been absolutely awesome. So, for those who don't know me here on TikTok, I am Wicked Digger on here, but I am First Touch football training on YouTube. So.
You're First Touch. Okay.
Yes,
I am. Great.
So,
it's fantastic to see you. This is Chris.
Yes,
First Touch football.
Yes, sir. So tonight I actually start my first winter clinic that I'm starting ever as a coach. So I've been coaching for a few years. I'm 45 years old now, but I've played for 30 years of my life, and my kids are into it.
Wicked, hold on. So we have contacts, guys. Wicked, we're currently waiting for a video from you. You say you're 45, and we showed that Ronaldo bicycle kick the other day. You are going to show us you doing a bicycle kick.
I am going to do that.
And what was a backflip after a bicycle kick?
Yes.
What was it sound?
Yeah, he has to score a bicycle kick, and a celebration needs to be a backflip.
Yes.
That is correct. Yes, I've already told my kids and my wife about it. I said I'm going to need your help because I'm going to need a good crossover to a bicycle. So.
Just get your wife to throw the ball at you in the air. That's fine.
So a couple questions I have for you guys is obviously I'm from the United States. I'm in Massachusetts. Are you guys planning on maybe someday expanding your camps in the United States?
Nick?
I know it's not easy. It's far for you guys.
So 100% we're expanding the camps in the US. So everyone knows we get approached all the time for actually doing partnerships in the US. Like we might partner with a local school or local team in Massachusetts or in Dallas or wherever it is, and we'll go there and do like a weekend camp or 3-day camp, or maybe even a 1-week camp. But we haven't prioritized it as much because we're still just trying to find the right people to work with. So the point is we're definitely open, but we need the right people to work with that can make sure they can guarantee the most highest quality facilities and things like that. So we can bring the Train Effective coaches over and bring over the experience, and then we can know it's top quality. Other than that, for the Americans that are watching too, we have a Miami camp in December. So our one US camp of the year is actually from the 14th to the 20th of December. So we got that going in as well.
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
Okay. Well, I was curious about that. Well, I'm from Massachusetts. I'm on the East Coast near Florida, but there are some good, really nice actually facilities near me. In the city of Taunton that I'm from, we do have one facility called Four Kicks that is absolutely amazing. It has a beautiful outdoor facility as well as indoor on the same campus. Something like that would be, I think, a good place to run a Train Effective camp. Of course, I would personally love to see something like that close to me, especially for, the youth league that I work with and everything. And it was expanding into partially what my next question was, because I'm not too sure how familiar you are with how U.S. soccer recommends that coaches coach with teams. So obviously there's different ways all around the world. I personally think that one of the most important things is ball control in individual aspect, as much as it is clearly a team game. But if you have individuals that don't have the talent, that don't have the technical ability, obviously it's hard for a team to be able to do tactical things together if you have weaker players, that type of deal. So in the United States, they kind of preach doing a play, practice, play type of scenario, where to me, as good as that is, and more so towards small-sided, 1v1 up to like 3v3 type things, I kind of like a little more of like a Cobra style where you have a little more technical training. I want to know what your thoughts were on that.
And Chris, we have to make this the last question because Sam and I do have to go right after this.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Sam, what are your thoughts on that?
So I would say, I think I agree with you in the sense of, obviously, if they don't have the kind of technical abilities, it's very difficult to do kind of tactical stuff. Yes, that is true. But at the same time, they've got to start somewhere. So even if their technical ability is not at the level where it should be to make it easier with the tactical side of things, if they're able to understand the game a little bit better tactically, maybe the technical stuff can come a little bit later, even though technical stuff takes a little bit more time. It's one of them things that it takes more time to learn, and to get better at. Whereas tactically, if you put a player in that environment and they're in there and they're learning and they're getting new information every single day, they can pick up on it a lot quicker. Whereas technical stuff is more repetition every single day, and it can take years for them to get better on the technical side of the game. Does that kind of like make sense?
That does make sense.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Chris, let's talk again tomorrow. I think we might do this chat thing again, bringing people up from the stage tomorrow, the next couple of days. We're going to see. So we're going to see you again soon.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in.
I really appreciate your time. Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. Take care.
Massachusetts. Let's do something like that.
Yes.
Wicked.
I would love that.
Message me.
I will, absolutely.
Take care, mate. Thank you, mate. Bye.
You also.
Stan, we got to run?
Yes, sir.
Let's run, guys. It's been a pleasure to see you all today. Sam, Black Friday deals are at traineffective.com.
Guys, you know where to go, man. Apply for your spot now on the website, traineffective.com /camps. Go and apply, and I'll reach out to you and we'll get you signed up for one of our camps in the summer. Hopefully see you guys all there. But yeah, Nick, it's been a pleasure. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Take care.